Hello again everyone, this is Ageofdune and we are back with another League of Legends game. If you noticed I didn't say casting another League of Legends game because in this case I'm actually going to be playing it. I am Tarek, of course. It was requested that I give you guys a video to show how I support. Keep in mind that, as my portrait shows, I am silver, so I'm not the greatest support in the world. So, you'll definitely see a lot of mistakes if you are a professional player yourself or, even above silver. I do have a gold, so I will be with the Nottingham Ezreal here against an Ashe Sona combo. The Vi is going to be jungling on our team versus Darius on their team. Renekton is going to be top versus most likely Cho'Gath, and it's going to be Swain mid versus Talon. So here we go. I always start with the Fairy Charm, a single health pot on Tarek. If I my build depends on who I actually am playing as. With Tarek, I tend to go single health pot. I actually messed up my build there. Normally I go 2 sight wards, or 4 sight wards. But in this case I actually got 1 vision ward, which is a mess up of my build, but whatever. It happens. I was distracted talking. So it looks like we are going to go ahead and invade. So I did get my stun first. I always get my stun first anyway. Unfortunately, they just saw my teammates. So I'm not going to be there in time, but hopefully I will be able to get at least something done, but I don't think so. There was a couple flashes there, but there was first blood to my teammate, which is excellent. And this is very reassuring to me. First blood to the guy I'm laning with is really nice. So we'll see how it goes. I am on blue, so honestly, I'm not all that worried about wards because my number of wards specifically, by the way, because I don't usually ward Tribush until right around the 5 to 6 minute mark, because usually you don't have the enemy jungler coming all the way around here to gank. Usually the purple jungler will gank right through here. Later on, the jungler does start coming through the jungle more often, so I will have to ward Tribush then. But when I'm blue, I don't need to start with a ward here. I'll show you my warding in just a moment. I usually don't ward until a minute 55, so start heading out there momentarily. There we go. I always just place a single ward right up here. There we go. I do have a ward skin, by the way. They're free, so why not, right? And they look pretty good. And I do have a pink ward, which is actually really good at countering their wards, should they decide to lay one down.
Sapphire.
So, I like to go in here, get a couple hits off, and then go ahead and fall back. We did a decent amount of damage there, and all in all, I think that turned out pretty well. Ezreal does already have double pots and his boots, so he did a decent amount of damage there. And Sona's probably going to ward in this bush momentarily, if she's wise, and as soon as she does so, I will go ahead and counter ward it. Alright. I like to always warn my AD carry if I'm not doing... Usually I do a Q, so I don't have to do that, but I do like to warn my AD carry beforehand that, hey, I will be pinging before stun, so that they know, hey, I'm about to go in, and they can back me up. So, Sona's not happy right now because they do not know where I am. They've got to be fairly cautious here. Miss Ashe has to be fairly safe in her positioning. She can't come up too far. If she does, she will get stunned. Now I can go ahead and move up into this bush. And I'm going to go ahead and stun here, do a shatter, and fall back in. Get a little harass in. Unfortunately, Sona also got some harass in on Ezreal, and he was not quite ready to go in when I did, but I do have a heal now, so I can go ahead and start healing. So I can go back in this bush. She did ward it, if you noticed, so unfortunately I am vision. They do have vision on me, so I've got to be somewhat cautious. Vi does need help. The enemy is coming in. I don't know if we're going to get there in time, but we're going to do our best. They are falling back, though, because they saw us coming, so I think we're going to be fine here. Ah, the stun got out there, but it was too late. Oh, it wasn't too late. He did end up getting it. Very nice. Awesome. Oh, incoming. So we've got to be fairly cautious here. My stun is up. Now. There we go. Ah, I do go down, but hopefully Ezreal will be able to take down the Darius. Ezreal does take down the Darius, and I think he may be able to get the Ashe as well. Yes! Double kill. Excellent. So that was pretty exciting. It's... Wow. I love when that happens. I get my carry fed. Yes, I did die, but honestly, it is well worth the trouble there. Because now I can go ahead and buy wards. I do have my Philosopher's Stone already, and I can go ahead and get another pink ward to counter ward this. So that went really well. And I'm very glad that I have a decent AD carry that will work with me here and not panic at the slightest drop of a hat. Always good when you do that. And he does actually have red buff out of that, which is great. So he got double kill and red buff out of that.
Ruby.
Triple kill actually, but it was, you know, not all together at once. So I am going to go ahead and start warding this up now. Now that I know that he's here.
Emerald for insight.
Here he's talking to me. Alright, so if you notice, I did go ahead and pink ward the river this time. So I know that they don't have it warded. Dragon isn't warded anyway. So we can go ahead and be somewhat aggressive here, and hopefully our jungler will be able to get a decent gank off from the river. So Ezreal's going to come back soon, then I'll be able to go out fairly safely. I can already go out decently safely now. I don't really have to worry about him too much, but I'm not going to go into that bush or anything until he is here. So there we go. He's back now, so I can go ahead and go in this bush. Take a little harass from Sona, but I can go ahead and push her back as well. So she had to fall back. There are a ton of minions here, so we really can't go in and do a whole lot of damage at the moment. You don't want to do that when there's a lot of minions, so we've got to be cautious at the moment. Once the minions are clear, Vi is coming in, so we are going to go in on this. I do go ahead and stun the Ashe and Shatter as well, so she is going to go down. Again, that pink ward right there is what did that for us, as well as, you know, decent teammates. But without that, she would not have known that she could come in through here next, or, yeah, reading chat. Come in through here safely, so she would have had to be very... She probably wouldn't have come. A lot of times the junglers don't come because they think that it's going to be warded, and honestly, it usually is. So having that ward, that pink ward there, told her and us that it's safe for her to come in, and she will likely pull off a successful gank, which she did. And when she came in, I did manage to stun, so she was able to just go right in on that Ashe with absolutely no problem at all. Get him to roll. So, all in all, I'm very happy with how that went. So, Ezreal is yet again pushing. He is 6 already. I'm not, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure how that happened. Oh, because I died. Right. Yeah, he got a little bit more CS on me earlier because I died, so he's a little ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just keep this Ashe off, make it so she can't CS very easily. Sona is coming in, but unfortunately for them, Ezreal is far more fed than either of them. And he could just poke them. I'm taking a little bit of poke, but that's well worth it. This is warded still, so the minions do know I'm here, as well as Ashe and Sona. So I've got to be somewhat careful here, but... all in all, I'm not having to be nearly as cautious as I would be if we were behind. Okay. Landed a stun, but honestly that was not the best move on my part. I am 6 now. Ah! Taking a lot of harass here, so I've got to be careful. I'm getting half health now, so I've got to start being a little more cautious.
An ally has been slain.
Vigor.
If you notice, I did ping here. I saw the Sona come over and ward right here. So when you see something like that happen, you want to make sure to tell your jungler and the rest of your team, like mid, that the enemy has warded that, so that they'll know not to come, or if they do, they'll know to be fairly quick about it, because honestly, with it in this bush, that's not nearly enough time for the enemy to react. So It's possible that the jungler can still pull off a good gank. That flash was actually a misclick there. So that was kind of a mistake on my part, but honestly it did end up turning out for the best. We are forcing them off of lane so we can get a little bit of damage on this tower and maybe even kill it, at which time we'll be able to roam and or just keep them keep them cautious. But that was kind of embarrassing. I just fat fingered my E. So instead of just pushing my E for a stun, I went ahead and ulted. Well, I mean, flashed as well.
Has destroyed a turret.
Hey, it was alright though. It ended up being okay. So we're gonna go ahead, fall back here. He's gonna get his CS, and we'll just do our thing.
Has been slain.
Go ahead and get him up the field. Unfortunately, Darius did just get a successful gank off on Swain, but honestly,
Sapphire.
we are 4 kills ahead already, and okay. Whew. I thought he was saying I thought he was about to rage quit. That would have sucked. So we're gonna go ahead and fall back now. Unfortunately, Sona just came out. Unfortunately for Sona, Sona came out way too far there. I don't know what she was doing exactly. But unfortunately for her, she just got completely destroyed there. I'm gonna try to land a stun on this Ashe, but she's slightly too fast. But we are keeping her off of lane. Renekton's actually coming in, so we don't want to let her know by giving it away. So Renekton's coming now, so I'm going to go ahead and go in on her now. And hopefully, oh, she does end up having flash, so she does make it out of that alive. But she is yet again pushed even further back, so now we can keep her further away from her XP and farm. Depriving her and honestly getting the AD carry. This, oh crap. Oh my. Yeah, we just got ganked by the entire enemy team pretty much. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this, but yeah, I'm dead. All 4 mid, or all 4 bots, so now would be a great time for Renekton to go ahead and push, and as you notice, he actually is. So we might end up getting a tower out of this. They might get Dragon as well. There are a lot of pings going in on the Renekton, but I think he's gonna go ahead and take that anyway. I'm going to go ahead and buy Dorans. I will also get my boots. And actually, I'm going to be able to get my Null Magic Mantle as well as one Sight Ward. I really shouldn't have done that. I'm going to chill out here for one more ward, as there's really no way that I would be able to assist them anyway. So I'm going to wait here for one more ward so I can go ahead and ward Dragon when I get up. There we go.
Emerald for insight.
So my team actually ended up just killing the Ashe there. Not quite sure how that happened, but we are now going for Dragon. I know the Ezreal ulti helped a lot there. That Ezreal is fed. So he was able to do a lot of damage to them there, and it was a 3 versus 4 or 5 there, and honestly we still came out ahead. So altogether that was really great, and there is a ton of farm down there for Ezreal. So after Dragon, he's probably going to go down there. We're going to get this Dragon almost for free. Actually, we might have to get it completely for free. Yeah, we did get it for free. Enemy team's nowhere to be seen. I'm going to go out. There's really no reason for me to ward here at the moment because that's warded as well as there. So we will know if they start heading back here. And our lane is pushing, so we can go ahead and just cautiously keep them back. Sona is coming down to ward.
Opal for homage.
Question is whether she will continue coming here or not. Hopefully she'll decide to try bush ward.
A summoner has
Oh.
reconnected.
Apparently Cho'Gath was MIA. So I'm going to come around behind Sona. So she's in a bad position here at the moment. Okay, so Ezreal's going in on her. I'm going to go ahead and heal him so I can get an assist because he's going to kill her alone.
With clarity.
I don't know where she just went. Is she here? She is. Ha! Flashed into the Ezreal, and there's an Ashe here.
For divinity.
I'm going to go follow up here. She's probably going to go help them. No, she's just going to fall back now because she knows that I see her. So she's going to go ahead and fall back. There's a lot of farm down there. We can come in on this Talon, though. So he's in a really bad position. He has no tower to defend him, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, he does ulti and flash out, so he's going to be okay here. So, unfortunately, we didn't end up getting it, but we did force a flash, which is great. And yet again, there's a ton of farm down there. Swain and Renekton are in minor amounts of trouble, a lot of trouble here, but I think they might end up being okay. I'm going to come up to help as well. I'm going to go ahead and heal that guy. stun Darius if I can reach him.
Magic has moved.
I did reach him. Okay. So there we go. We do end up getting that with no problem. Cho'Gath came in for a pop-up, but did not end up getting it, so we did end up losing nobody.
For vigor.
Awesome. And apparently Darius thinks that the guy's hacking. I don't know why. For some reason he thought that whenever he attacked, the other guy healed or something. So Vi just got Sona, and we are doing really well this game. So she's going to go ahead and nab the red buff here. I'm going to go ahead and defend her on the off chance that she needs any help. I don't think she will, though. So Cho'Gath is actually in a world of hurt here. He's going to come up here, but I'm going to go ahead and stun him. Hey, dude! And exhaust. So my team can go ahead and finish him off. There we go. Unfortunately, Vi is actually really low here. I'm going to go ahead and try to escape this. I might end up dying. I don't know. No, I'm not going to die. If he follows, then I'm going to do stun. There we go. There's the stun. He's still following. Unfortunately for them, it's 2 versus 3. So, yeah, they just got baited there. And now Darius is at the tower. And we're going to go ahead and fall back because Sona is here to help. So, he's not going to die out of this, but we ended up not losing anybody again.
Opal for harmony.
I'm going to go ahead and heal Renekton up. I can get to him. I do get to him. Sona's trying to take me down. I'd really rather not be taken down by Sona though, so... I might end up dying anyway though. We'll have to see. No, I'm not going to die. Oh, I am. But she's going to get... Oh, it was an execution. I was hoping Vi would be able to do it. Had I not turned around quite when I did, it would have been okay. I should have waited right until my stun was up so I could go ahead and stun her under tower. That was a mistake on my part, but it wasn't a terrible mistake because their support got a kill. Hey, it's alright. So usually my next item here is to go ahead and get ready for that. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, nobody's building it, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on my Ageofdune Legion.
Ruby.
It's a very nice item. I don't usually start on the stuff that builds off of these until later. And now I can get a lot of wards, so I now have 4 wards. Talon's actually going to go, he's actually attacking our tower. Nobody's around, so he's probably going to get it. Ezreal did ulti though, so all these minions are now dead. Talon is still there. Renekton's coming in as well though, so I'm not sure if Talon's going to run away beforehand. He is going to go ahead and fall off. Renekton is still there though, and Renekton did get a stun off. He's going to go fall back, but Swain's here now. I'm going to come in. If I can get him, I'm going to stun him. I do end up landing the stun. There's that. Now, there we go. Excellent. So not bad at all. Incoming Darius. So Ezreal is getting attacked by Darius. Darius does go down as well. If Ezreal comes to me, I can't heal him. But there was somebody in our jungle, so he's got to be fairly careful.
Sapphire for
there we
divinity.
go. This Darius, man. This Darius is not at all happy with the way this game is going, and I can't say I blame him overly much, but he's also not really paying attention to the game. As you can tell by the fact that, you know, like Ezreal said, we came from the mid lane. Cho'Gath is actually in a very precarious position here as well. He's in a lot of trouble now. Renekton's going to come around behind him. I'm going to come around this way because Cho'Gath is almost definitely going to run up this way. So, hi Cho'Gath, how's it going? Have a stun, ulti, and stuff. So, Cho'Gath is going to die here. Bye, Cho'Gath. Yeah, he popped us up, but who cares? So, my ulti is on cooldown, but only for 50 seconds, and that 50 seconds goes by really fast, so we're going to go ahead and go mid. I don't think we're going to get there before it dies, but we may end up getting a kill out of it, depending. Let's see. Oh, they're coming up this way. So they are going in on Swain. I'm going to go ahead and heal him. Darius is coming out. I'm going to stun him if I can. No, I don't end up landing a stun. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Come on, man. So close. Okay, I am going to get a stun off on her. Nope. It actually was on the way, but it died before it got... She died before it got to her. So, I didn't end up getting a stun off on her. But it did go on cooldown anyway. which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Oh my. Renekton is going hardcore here. I'm gonna go ahead and ulti so my team gets a lot of defenses. Oh, I did die from the Cho'Gath ulti. I don't really know why Renekton decided to tower dive there, but we are getting a decent number of kills out. Cho'Gath is going to die. And let's see, what was that? That was a 3 for 1. Not really the best of moves, but we're far enough ahead that we can eat that without too much of a problem. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more health so that I'm even more tanky. Oh, he's almost dead. But they're not going to be able to kill him. Really close, though. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up another couple wards. I didn't place nearly as many. Oh, darn it. Swain just went down to Sona. Oh well, it's just Sona. I do think we should go ahead and do Dragon soon. They are pushing in on Ezreal, so I'm going to go ahead and help him if I can, if he needs me. He doesn't need me. So I'm going to go ahead and ward Dragon up, and hopefully my team will come to Dragon to go ahead and take it. I don't know. We'll have to see. But either way, I'm definitely going to be warding it. Swain was going to kill the Sona, but no. Didn't happen. So I'm going to go ahead and ward it now. Sona is actually going top. Vi's going bot to go ahead and defend that. Okay, we are going in on Dragon here. Renekton came with me, so we're going to go in on this. It's just me and him, though, so the DPS is not the greatest coming from me. He's got a decent amount. Talon actually... Talon knows we're here now. Ezreal's coming as well. The rest of Talon's team is not here. So he's just trying to harass us a little, but now I just landed a stun on Ashe. There's the Vi ult on Ashe, and now I'm going to go ahead and ult. Ashe does go down. Darius is too fast for us to really do anything. Talon's going to escape this almost definitely as well. I'm going to land a stun on Cho'Gath, though. And use my Shatter to go ahead and get rid of their armor. I'm not tanking anything at the moment, so it's really no big deal. So we did get another couple kills. Well, we got one kill out of that, not bad. We did not end up getting the Cho'Gath, but even still, we got a decent number of kills. So I'm going to go ahead and reward Baron and actually ward up their jungle. It's always nice to know where they are. Talon's actually coming here, so I'm going to go ahead and stun him. I don't know if Renekton's going to be able to kill him, but we are going to do a lot of damage. He's going to have to fall back. Vi's actually going in. Swain's going in as well. So Talon did end up going down due to that nice little stun there. And in comes an Ashe arrow. So I'm going to go ahead and stun somebody there. I don't know. Yeah, it ended up being a 1-for-1. I don't have enough mana for anything, though, so unfortunately Renekton's going to go down. I'm going to go ahead and flash out of this because I don't really want to die. Unfortunately, in comes the Darius. I do go ahead and ulti, but it was not quite enough to save me. But Ezreal is doing a lot of damage to Darius. Darius is not going to go down, but Darius might go down. Darius does go down to Vi. Vi could actually kill Sona. No, Sona kills Vi instead, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and get Aegis, which is going to change this a lot. Unfortunately, we did just get aced, but... yeah, that is unfortunate. But we'll be up soon, and we can go ahead and turn this back around. I'm going to go ward Baron again. Yeah, there was a little overstayed welcome there. So I'm going to ward Baron, and, well, if I can. I like to say I'm going to ward Baron, but a lot of times it doesn't happen because my team goes into fight, I go into fight, etc. And I end up not being able to ward. But I think I will be able to go ahead and ward Baron this time because I don't think we're going to go in on the battle. There was the Ezreal ulti, almost took down that Sona. She probably would have died to that, but I really don't know. There's a lot of farm down bottom, but nobody is actually there to get it, unfortunately. It's going to do a lot of damage to our tower. I don't think it's going to take our tower, though. So, these wards, again, are showing off where the enemy is at the moment. Only a couple of them, but it is a couple. So that's a start. We're going to have to go ahead and fall back. We don't really want to go in on this. I'm going to go ahead and ward their red buff as well. Always nice knowing where they are. So their entire top jungle is warded at the moment. We know where they are if they come in this way. I'm going to go ahead and try to ward down bottom as well to some extent. But our team's kind of spread out right now, so I've got to be fairly cautious. Renekton's in...
Sapphire.
Almost got caught out there, but he didn't end up getting hit very bad, so everything was okay there. He's still a little further ahead than he really could be, but he's not taking any damage or anything, so it's okay. But now their team is coming mid to go ahead and group and push. Vi is coming, and all of our team is coming. So Sona's doing a little harass here. Vi just went in on her and just one-shot her. So we are now going in on them. There's the punt up from Vi. I'm going to go ahead and stun the Darius as well. There we go. We do end up taking him down. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust Cho'Gath if I can. I cannot. He's a little too far ahead, but now we're able to push with no problem. So we're going to wait for the minions to get here. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and ward this up. There we go.
Opal for
And pass out a couple heals. Oh, we're just going to go in the tower. He's just going to tank it. He's bad enough. Nope, we're going to fall back now. Alright, the minions are here, so now we can go ahead and take this tower if possible. Yeah, it should definitely be possible. Let's see if I can land a stun. No. I was going to try to land a stun on anybody but Cho'Gath, because he's Cho'Gath. Thank you, Cho'Gath. But didn't end up getting it. We're going to get the... We don't really want to go in on this at the moment. They are all up, so we're going to go ahead and fall back, I believe. Maybe not. Renekton's going in. They're all here. We'll see. There we go. Okay, we're good. We are going to go ahead and fall back now. We are safe. I'm going to go ahead and reward here. I don't think I'm going to reward that bush up there because that would probably get me killed. So, Darius is out here. He's in a fairly dangerous position for him. But I don't think we're going to... Oh, I do end up landing the stun on him, so he is almost definitely going to go down. I also went ahead and exhausted him. He is taking a lot of damage, but he had some sort of speed buff. So he had something to counter my exhaust, so unfortunately he didn't end up dying there. But they are all low enough that we're going to go ahead and probably take this tower, or at least do a lot of damage to it. Ezreal actually just got Sono, which is kind of surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm going to go ahead and get a heal there, stun him, went off. I think she might end up dying anyway though. She does. We need to fall back. Renekton is going to die here as well. The rest of us need to fall back. There's really nothing Swain can do. Swain is way too low on health. Mana. So we are going to go ahead and run. Ezreal's going to harass as we walk away. Just walk it out. So yeah, we're safe here. I'm going to go ahead and go ward Baron again. On the off chance that they decide to go do it, I'd like to know. But I've got 1100 gold, so after that I'm going to go ahead and go back. I don't have enough to buy any of these items. Usually right around now would be when I buy... Well, now is when I start working on my Shirelias. Because Shirelias is nice. And for now, it'll be a decent amount of health there, so it'll make me even more tanky. And now I can buy more wards. I'm sure a lot of you are noticing that I did not buy Ruby Sightstone or Sightstone in general. If you notice, I put wards all over the place, and, well, at the moment I have 3 up. But I like to have a lot more than 3 up, so the Ruby Sightstone does not end up getting nearly enough wards for me to provide the ward coverage I really like to.
Opal for harmony.
In a upper elo team, I will say it would probably be useful. Because you've got more than just one person warding. But when it's a team like this, and a lower elo team, usually the support's the only one warding. From every game I've played, maybe 1 or 2 wards from somebody else, but that's pretty rare. So I like to just ward like oh, there we go. Unfortunately, somebody else warded at the same place I did. So, yeah. We've got wards all over the map again now. Looks like we are going to go ahead and try to take their red buff, which is already taken. So, I don't think we'll be taking it after all. I'm going to go ahead and reward that. They are coming in on us, so we're going to go in on them, because we actually can do that. Hey, Darius. No, sir. He's going to try to escape now, but I am going to stun him in a moment. Okay, he does go down. And the rest of my team is pushing like crazy mid. So far, 2 of them have died. We're going to go ahead and take this in him for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and land a stun on Tarek. Oh, not Tarek. I am Tarek. Talon. I landed a stun on Talon, so he went ahead and took a lot of damage and died. And now there's just 2 of them up. So we're going to go ahead and push these down. I don't think we're going to end it. If we're smart, which we are. Okay, good. We're going to go ahead and fall back. There's a lot of farm mid and bot. Or not mid, but bot and top. So we can go ahead and get that. Or they can go ahead and get that while I can just reward. And there we go. There we go. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go get back, get me some more wards. I can get my Zhonya's, or Shirelias, not Zhonya's. So I do go ahead and get my Shirelias and a couple more wards.
Emerald.
Jungle is still fairly nicely warded up, so I'm not going to worry about getting a whole bunch of them at the moment. My wards will start to die, but by that time we'll probably have ended it, honestly, with the way things are going at the moment. But we probably all need to group mid. They are pushing pretty hard here. I'm here to defend it. Swain and Vi are there. Israel just got all that CS, very nice. They are now going down to go get Dragon, which isn't there. So no Dragon for you. We already took it. Renekton's going to go back. Swain's probably needs to go back because he is low on mana. Vi's going to get blue buff. I'm just going to stick around here. The rest of my team's on their way here, so I'm not going to be alone here for long. So I'm not overly worried about it. We can get one CS. Looks like they're thinking about Baron? Yeah, they are going in on Baron. So we need to stop this as soon as possible. Hey guys. Okay, so we're going in. Went ahead and put that on them. Exhaust. Apparently I exhausted Cho'Gath, unfortunately. That's not really who I meant to exhaust there. Fuck off, dude. I want you. So, unfortunately, we did take a bit of... We did end up losing that because it was a 4 versus 5. But we actually haven't lost it yet. And Darius just overextended here, so he's going to go down as well. Down he goes. And now there's 4 of us up versus... none of them. Triple kill, and we win. So I have a feeling we're just going to go ahead and end this. Our minions are pushing. And Darius is complaining about attack healing again. I really don't know what he's talking about. I think the guy is kind of crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and ulti. It does increase attack speed, so we're just going to take this down fast. And yeah, we're just going to end this. Oh, sir, you did not kill my Ezreal. Ezreal's just going to kill you. Sylvania Thrasher. No! I'm just going to continue attacking this tower. And the Nexus. Down goes the Nexus, and that's GG. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. I liked victory. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.